showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick it away and start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackling at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So USC's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Lane.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Now, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Going with the old counter run here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the VAT.
That makes the score USC 7-0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Casper. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the grab. It's Moore.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
That's reeled in. It's low. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. pass. It's Moore. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Pass caught, second down now. Now they call a run. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He shreds the tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. A play action looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score USC 14, Oregon 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Moore. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Makes a quick catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, what a grab! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown is 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle, it's low. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route out against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.